Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and I bring you all my Yamato deck profile 2023 post Pillars of Strength and the Yamato structure deck. So this is my deck, and I'm really proud of it. I think Yamato has huge potential going forward in the meta as an anti-meta deck. I think it's a really strong yellow deck overall. I do think the Wano or Land of Wano cards in yellow need to be improved. They definitely need a power bump, which I think they're getting in the next set. But right now, you can definitely supplement it with the Big Bomb engine, which is what I'm doing right now. And it's actually a really strong deck. So before we get into this, I just want to say thank you all for liking and subscribing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get into this. So first things first, we gotta go over our leader, Yamato. Yamato is with 1 Dawn, once returned. If your life is 2 or less, this card gains 1,000 power during your opponent's turn. Basically meaning this guy becomes a 6,000 during your opponent's turn, which is really hard to get over. 6,000 on your opponent's turn means that they're going to need to put a dot on every character that's 5,000 or lower just to hit you, which is really good. We see how good Whitebeard is. So this is basically Yellow's version or Yellow's answer to the Whitebeard question. I think she's really good and has huge potential. I wish it was 3 life or less, but what can you do? But overall, she's a really good leader, and let's see how good she does with the new cards. Now, I'll be honest with you, most of them work good for the structure deck. There was a couple of them I'm testing with, but they might be cut out in future lists, so we'll just have to see from there. So let's actually go straight into the deck profile. So first things first, I'm playing 4 Big Mom. Big Mom is absolutely amazing. She is the best yellow card in the world. The fact that she just gives you life is absolutely stupid, or takes life from your opponent is crazy. Not to mention she's a level 7 with 8,000 attack. She is an insanely good card. If you're not playing any yellow strategy, you should be playing her. She is absolutely broken. The next monster that we're playing in our deck is 4 Kozuki Odin. Now, Kozuki Odin is the new boss monster in the deck. This guy is your game ender. Basically, with 1 Dawn, this guy gets double attack, which means basically he does double damage, which is insane. And then, so if he hits your opponent's life, they lose 2 life instead of 1. And then on KO, you can trash 2 cards to your hand to add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. Really great card. Helps you in the grind game. This deck wants to play with low life, so this guy says if you kill him, hey, I'm getting a life back. So that's pretty solid. So really great card. Must have for the deck if you're playing Yamato. But who knows, maybe future lists we can cut him. But I think he's really good. Out of the structure deck cards, he's probably one of the best ones. So I do want to test him out. And he seems pretty good. Another card that isn't so good, but I want to still test out, is definitely Portgas the Ace. Portgas the Ace is a level 6, 7,000. I think he's better than the vanilla that we have in the set, because the vanilla is 5 for 7,000, which sucks. Well, actually, I don't know. The vanilla might actually be stronger than Portgas the Ace, to be honest, because it has a counter. But the reason why I'm trying out Ace over the vanilla is because this guy has a way to protect himself. So basically, once a turn, if this character will be KO'd, trash 1 card for the top of your life instead. So he has a way to save himself by trashing a life. You don't mind trashing life because you want to be at 2 life like as quick as possible, so you're at 6,000. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't like the whole trashy life mechanic that a lot of the Wano cards have. So I'm still experimenting with it. This could definitely be the vanilla, but I don't know. It's still debating on it. But if you want, you can definitely switch this out for the Yamato. Like I said, she's a 5k, 7,000 attack, same as Ace, and she has a counter. So overall, this card might be better overall, but I want to test this out, see if it's any good. If it ain't, switch it out for Yamato. Yamato is just maybe a better card, but it's also a common, so I like shiny cards. Next, we have Katakuri. Katakuri is actually the best in this deck in particular, because this deck wants to play with low life, meaning that as you lose life, Katakuri is just always going to be a rush character, because you're always going to start off with lower life than your opponent, which is really good. Also, on play, it allows you to look at the top or bottom of your deck life, and then basically stack it however you want, which is really good. Another card we're testing out from the structure deck is Kaido, another common card. It's the only common card in his list besides the spell cards. But basically, Kaido says when one dot is placed on him, this guy with you have 2 or less life, characters can't be KO'd. So this guy cannot be KO'd by battle. I want to test it out. I don't know if it's really that great. It probably should be a smoothie instead. But I don't know. I'm trying to test it out. It should probably be a smoothie, but I still think it has potential going forward. The next monster is a Musa for Cracker. This is actually the best yellow card in the deck. For the simple fact that Cracker does double damage. He's a trigger, so basically if he is in your life and you hit him, you discard 1 card, spell someone from your hand, and he gains 1,000 and has double attack when you put a counter on him, and you have less life than your opponent. This guy helps you swing for game a lot easier, and since you're always going to be less life, this helps you equalize game states, and is a very, very scary card. Next, we are playing Parasparrow. Parasparrow is an absolute 4-of in the deck. This guy's absolutely insane. Basically, when he's KO'd, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add a Big Mom Pirates to your hand. And also, if he's in your life, you could trigger, discard a card, spell summon him. He's a 5k, 3 cost. Really, really great card. He's better than the vanilla level 3 that we get in this set. So that's why I'm playing him. Really, really great card. For our level 2s, we are playing Charlotte Granite. She is our blocker. 1 counter. Just a really, really good blocker overall. The reason why we're not playing the level 3 Brûlée counter one, because yes, that is a trigger, so you get to spell somebody for free if it's in your life. I feel like for being a 3 cost, it's just too high for a 1 blocker, so I feel like a level 2 blocker, a generic level 2 is just better overall. For our counters, we are playing for Sanji, because Sanji is searchable off-putting, and then for Streusen. Streusen is a really good counter. You only play these cards because that 2,000 counter. This card helps you pay for that, and these are your 2,000 counters, which are absolutely insane. And finally, for our last monster in the deck, we are playing for Puddings, because Pudding can search any Big Mom card by looking at the top 5 cards in your deck. Top 3 cards, or 4 cards. 4 cards in your deck, my apologies. Really, really great card. If you're playing any strategy that revolves around the Big Mom cards, you gotta be playing Pudding. She's absolutely cracked. So that is it for the monsters. We go over the spells. Alright, so for our spells, we are playing 3 Ivanko Sovereignty and 3 Thunderbolt. I think that these cards are the best spells you can play in Yamato, just for the simple fact that we don't have a way to manipulate our life, unlike Kenny Curry and Big Mom. Thus, we need to play cards that are just great removal or great counter. This card literally says counter. Give a leader or character 5,000 power, which is a cost of 2 Dawn. And then it's a trigger. You can trash 2 cards with your hand. Add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. That part, I don't know if we're going to do that much, but this counter for 5,000 is just really, really good for any deck. And I feel like it'd be a fool not to play it. As for Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt is a really, really good card in general. Basically says during the main phase, you can trash 1 card from the top of your life. And then KO a character with 5 cost. And then if this is in your life, trigger, kill a character with 5 or less cost. Really, really great card. In Big Mom, you can put this in your life and it just manipulate it that way. But still a really good card overall. Anyway, that's my deck profile. I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.